Let's dive right into this explainer and uncover the real, dark history behind US-Iran tensions.
People usually think this fight is just about war, but honestly, that's barely scratching the surface.
The truth is way bigger. It's a massive domino effect, and it actually started decades ago.
To understand today's headlines, we've got to look back at three pivotal moments in history.
The very first domino fell over 70 years ago, way back in 1953.
The U.S. backed a coup to overthrow Iran's Prime Minister, Mohammad Mossadegh.
So, why remove him? Well, it all came down to one extremely coveted resource.
Mossadegh tried to nationalize Iran's oil, and back then, controlling oil literally meant absolute power.
That power dynamic held on until everything completely exploded in 1979.
A massive Islamic revolution swept through, overthrowing the US-backed Shah. It was a total flip. Literally overnight, the geopolitical landscape completely and permanently changed.
Hostility hit a boiling point when Iranian students suddenly seized the U.S. Embassy in Tehran.
This led to a globally televised standoff defined by one wild number, 444.
American diplomats were held hostage for exactly 444 days. It was totally unprecedented.
Since that crisis, these two nations have essentially viewed each other as bitter enemies.
But here's the real question. Decades later, why do these tensions never actually end?
Well, as we can see, it's really not just about politics or old historical grudges. Today, it's about military power, nuclear fears, and critical oil routes like the Strait of Hormuz.
It is a super high-stakes battle for control over one of the world's most strategic regions.
So, why should this matter to your daily life if a conflict explodes over there?
Because if those routes are blocked, global oil prices are going to skyrocket almost instantly.
This wouldn't be an isolated fight. It would severely impact pretty much every country worldwide.
Leaving us with one scary thought. If this turns into full war, can the world handle the impact?